Looks like we're all boarded, so that's good. Let's dismiss that. So we should now have...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's check our new message. So, got a zero fuel rate of 51.9, so let's put everything into our page. So we have 51.9.
Departure check completed.
Take a flight 56, that's fine. We've got fueling tanks 4.2 and zero fuel rate is 30.3. 30.3, so that's slightly less. And block fuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Nick, and joining me in the cockpit is First Officer Seamus. Looking after the cabin today is Chief Steward Sean. I'd like to welcome you on board this Airbus A320 operated by Aer Lingus. We expect the flight time to be less than an hour today, and we're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air in the next 15 minutes or so. For now though, the ground crew are loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make a departure as soon as they're finished. Thank you.
Okay, that isn't the weather at Dublin. So we've got winds are, they're gusting again, 230 at 12. 230 at 12. Temperature is 11, that is correct. QNH is 1005. And we will be, where can we go from? Sierra 1, where is Sierra 1? Let's just find, let's go from Sierra 1. We've got 118, 129, 129, 118, 129, 129. We've got one down point one, one down point one. Flex temp of 68 and 1210, 68. 1210 slash 1210 and 1210. So we're all set on that. Right, we just need to get rid of our external power. So let's disconnect that. And let's disconnect shocks and GPU. And we need our beacon light on. And we need our fuel pumps on. Let's just prepare. Auto saved, edit, pushback.
Release parking brakes.
And are we ready? Have we got everything that we need? I think so. Let's just switch off the cabin lights in preparation for takeoff. And let's release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, let's start engine number 2. Doubling traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo pushing back from stand 316 facing south.
Cabin crew, please arm doors, thank you.
And we'd better shut this door and lock it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors as we review the emergency procedures on this Airbus A320 aircraft. There are 6 emergency exits. Take a moment to locate the one closest to you, bearing in mind that it may be behind you. Should the cabin experience pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it.
We're ready to go.
If you are travelling with children, make sure you put on your own mask before
Double
helping
traffic,
others.
Ryanair 1738,
If you'd
established
like
on
to take
ILS
emergency
28,
landing and
5.5 miles to
evacuation,
run.
carry on luggage and
Set
items
parking
behind.
brakes.
Life jackets are located below your seat.
Waiting your
With
confirmation
emergency
for
lighting
engine
on the floor
start.
will lead you to the closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety procedures on the card pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed the flight.
Unlocking gear.
Both engines are started, so we can put the ignition switch back to normal and we can pop on our taxi lights. APU can come off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
We
Left
can
is
check
clear,
our
right is
takeoff
clear.
configuration. Takeoff config. Okay, so auto brakes to maximum. We can arm our spoilers. Flaps to 1. And test the takeoff config again. There we go. And we'll check our flight controls. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full right, full left, neutral, and we want to be down 0.1 with our trim. There we go, we're set. And we're ready for taxi. As soon as this young man gets out of the way. Doubling traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo taxiing runway 28 left via Link 2, Alpha and Sierra 1.
Dublin traffic, Ryanair 1738 is clear of runway 28. Just a pilot information, it is very turbulent and we did get a wind shear warning once or twice on the approach, just below 1,000.
That's the update, Shamrock 6 Pop Delta Echo. Dublin traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo holding at Sierra 1 for 28 left.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff. Thank you.
Dublin traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo lining up, runway 28 left. Dublin traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo departing 28 left.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Dublin traffic, right now 173, crossing 16.
Positive rate, gear up please.
On Dublin traffic right now 173, it's clear of 16.
Dublin traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo is airborne from 28 left on the Bull from 1 Alpha departure. And flaps can be retracted. And standard QNH.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices.
And climb now, flight level 250.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt signs, so you are now free to move around the cabin. However, please note we do recommend you fasten your seatbelts at all times when you are seated in case of turbulence. Thank you. Good morning, Trigger. How are you? Unless that's just an automated. Yeah. Good evening. Good morning, even.
not quite sure where you're watching. Morning trigger, unless it is just literally an automated morning bot. Who knows? Because I don't seem to have any viewers. Ah, good morning to you. You're still showing up as no view. Oh, you're on Twitch. That's fine. Hello. Friends with the old Stephen Lee, eh? Yeah, I'm just having a practice flight because I've just updated all my sound packs for self-loading cargo to reflect Aer Lingus and my own voice in an Irish accent, to be sure. Welcome to the stream. Alright, was he sharp? Stephen Lee, is that his middle name? Yeah. I don't know Stephen that well. I've met him, but yeah, stand by for an announcement as we reach top of cruise. Hopefully, if everything works properly.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit. Just to let you know that we've reached our cruise altitude. We're not expecting any major delays, so expect to arrive at our destination on time as planned. As the crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure to keep the aisles clear of any items, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Well, that one works. That's good. It's taken me hours to do that. I'm telling you, it's not an easy job. It's a very laborious and boring job, but hey-ho. Getting there in the end. There might be a few that slipped through that I haven't changed yet, but... Right, let's set up for our arrival and descent, because I'm not quite sure where our top of descent is. And let's just look at some charts on Navigraph. So we're coming in on the Malud arrival, so we need to be at flight level 170 by Malud. Let's just check that we have that. We'll sort out our destination data in a minute. So Malud, we've got flight level 170 and we can achieve it, so that's good. Yeah, performance. Let's put our arrival data in. We'll just get the meta for EGCC. So we've got a QNH of 1009 at Manchester. Oh, you should. It's very addictive. It's flying, especially on VATSIM. Not at this time of night because there's no VATSIM on. Although I have very weirdly, there's an ATC. Oh no, there was an ATC, an ATIS, sorry, at Manchester, but no controllers, which is very weird. But anyway, yeah, it's. Yeah, have you got MSFS 2020, or have you got something else? What are you doing watching streams at this time of night? Mind you, I think most of us adults do that. At this time of night, nothing better to do. Right, anyway, getting back to my information here. Temperature at Manchester is 12 degrees, so that's not too bad. Winds are currently 180 at 8 knots. 180 at 8 knots. Start again. 180 at 8 knots. Transition of flight level is probably going to be 6.5, and approach speed 132, and we just need to check on our Navigraph charts for our Barrow for an ILS straight in landing is 449. So 449 in our Barrow, so that's where we will be told our minimums, and we should be able to see the runway at that point. If not, go around is indicated. Let me get rid of that so you can see where we are. So we're just coming across the top of Anglesey. Yeah, the A320 is enormous. It is enormous. It's awesome, is what I meant to say. It does take a bit of getting to know, because everything you have to not programming, it's not as bad as the Boeing where you have to program everything in, but it behaves like a proper aircraft almost. So you have to control everything, as you can see. So out the right window we should see angle C, but we can't. Let's just have a look. Oh, there's angle C. You can see it. So we normally dim the cabin lights for arrival and departure in the dark. There's an airport there. I don't know what airport that is. Interesting. Must be EG Oscar Echo Golf Oscar Quebec, whatever that is. The Thrustmaster joystick, yeah, stick and throttle quadrant, yeah, that's awesome. I would highly recommend it. It makes it ever so much more realistic. We have reached our top of descent, which I hadn't realised, so let us start descending. It's 50170 for now. We should hear an announcement saying that we're starting our descent, hopefully, if everything's gone to plan. Yeah, I've got the Airbus Captain pack, which has got the flaps lever and spoilers lever and gear. It's very, very good. I've also got the Boeing one as well, but it tends to stay in its box because it's too big and bulky to get out every 2 minutes. So we should be starting our descent now, which we are. We should hear a bing bong in a minute to say that we started our descent. And we need to pop our, we'll just, because we've got no ATC, we will just descend down to runway 23, which is an intercept altitude of 3,500 feet. So we can put that in here, 3,500 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any item from the out. Thank you.
Don't like that announcement. We've also started our descent, in case you haven't noticed.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've just begun our descent down to our destination. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying a tray and handing them any litter as they come around,
Yeah,
it
don't
would
have a
be
drink
most
just yet.
appreciated.
Too
For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we've landed. And please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Now we are way above our, why are we? What do I need to do? Don't know why, but anyway. We're way above our descent path. Although Melody's 11 miles away yet. We're not going to make it now then. Yeah, it says we are on there. I think magenta means, alright, let's put a bit more drag on. Let's get our spoilers up to slow us down and descend quicker. To be sure. Right, we're coming over top of, what's it called? Ellesmere Port and Birkenhead. Is that Birkenhead? That bit that sticks out? I don't know. Anyway. So we are on track for our descent now. If we look at our, whatever this display is called, the little green dot is in the middle, which means we are on our descent path. If it goes above, it means we're below our descent path, and if it goes down, we are above our descent path, but we are currently bang on it, so that's good. So we should be at Malod at flight level 170. So you'll see here on our ND that we have restraints at Malod, flight level 170, and then again at Mersey, we've got flight level 070. I'm just going to change our TCAS to show what's below us rather than above us. So that shows any aircraft that are below us. We already have our ILS programmed in 109.5, which, if we look over here, ties in with our ILS 109.5, and approach bearing is 232 degrees. I suspect this will be slightly different to that, because it normally is 231, near enough. And we've got the Wallasey VOR programmed in currently, so we're all good. Everything looks shipshape. Flight level 170 there at Mullard. We're now descending down. Don't know what that was. Is that to do with the side stick something? Oh, spoilers are still out. Right, let's get rid of the spoilers. We don't need them anymore. Doodle-doo-boo-boo. Oh, I forgot to put the EFB back over there. Oh, I don't need it anyway. We only need one EFB, and that's over here, so that's cool. While we're here, let's check our landing performance, just to make sure that we have... So, is it raining? It's overcast, and it is raining at Manchester, so we're landing on runway 23 right. I would say that the weather will be good. Apparently you're only supposed to use good, medium, or poor if it's actually snowing or anything weird like that. So raining is good and dry is dry. Let's apply the meta, which is probably wrong, because for some reason it is wrong. So I've got 180 at 8. Let's change that. 180 at 8. Temperature is 12. Don't like the fact you've got to delete it before you can type something else in. And QNH is 1009. We're going to use a low, our landing weight. Looking at our init page is 51.9 plus 2.8, so it's our zero fuel weight plus what fuel we'll have on board when we get there, which is 51.9, 53.9, 54.7, is that right? 54.7. So let's put 54.7 in there, 54.7. And what have we missed? I've missed something. 50, I've got to put 54.0. What did I put? 54, I put 54 point something there. 54.7. Why is it not showing us the runway yet? We're going to have good, we're going to have 23 right. What's happening? Why is it not showing me? I don't know why it's not showing me. Okay, it's not working properly, so that's fine. Let's not even take any notice of it. Where are we currently? Let's get rid of that. We are currently just over the Wallasey VOR. The Wallasey VOR. Let's bring our Ranger ring in a little bit, because okay, so flight level should be aiming for flight level 70. When we pass flight level 100, we will put the seatbelt sign on, and I'm not sure whether we have to put landing lights on. I'm sure aircraft don't really put landing lights on at 10,000 feet. Maybe they do, I don't know. So let's check out go around procedure. Go around procedure is climb to 3,500 straight ahead until passing 750 feet, or D0, D3 from MCT inbound, whichever is the later, then turn right onto track 357. So climb to 3,500 at 750 feet. We're going to turn right to track 357. I'm going to change this to track. Doesn't make any difference right now because we're on autopilot. So we just passed 10,000 feet, so we put our seatbelt signs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelts as soon as possible. Please note that the toilets are no longer in use. Thank you.
That's another one that works, so that's good. Our descent is still on track. We have got no ATC, so we're just going to, not sure whether it'll let us pick an arrival yet. We're going to EGCC, and we're going to stand 4-3, so this is just preparing GSX for when we get there.
Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for landing. Thank you.
Yeah, all of these announcements. Morning, Trigger. I'm assuming you are talking about the Fenix A320, or are you talking about the default one in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Right, we're at flight level 70 and we are turning right now. So our next turn after this one will be intercepting the runway, so we can put our localizer on. In fact, we're miles out yet, so let's not bother doing that just yet. And our speed has decreased quite rapidly to 200.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing very shortly. Please make sure you are seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Please ensure your tray table is in the upright position and your window blind is open. We will be shortly dimming the cabin lights, which is normal practice when landing during darkness.
Let's dim
There is
them
a
now.
reading light above your head should you need it. Any items of luggage should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices until you are inside the airport building.
Cabin
Thank
lights
you.
are dimmed. Boom. Did we even shut the door? Probably not. Oh, we did. That's alright. Cool. Oh, fly-by-wire. Yeah, fly-by-wire is good as well. Just to be picky, that's an A320 Neo though, not an A320. But yeah, no, fly-by-wire is good actually. I've struggled with it recently, but it has been... oh, it's 1009 now. Yeah, the fly-by-wire was my little baby until I got the Fenix, and then I didn't go with the Fenix. The Fenix was crap, and went back to fly-by-wire. But then the Fenix has improved massively and is more stable and doesn't break all the time, which it used to do. When I bought it, I was like, my God, this is a waste of money. But this is the Fenix A320, so yeah, it's cool. I like it. I also like the PMG 737, but don't fly that because I can't be bothered to get the Boeing kit out for flying it. Let's get rid of that so we can see where we are. And we've wandered off. Let's go back to follow mode. So we have this here to intercept. What I am going to do is just go slightly off course so that I can turn and come back, because otherwise it's too much of a hairpin bend there. So let's go off to 80 degrees, which means then that our descent is not controlled, which always I find bizarre, but anyway. Stick to our descent. We'll just increase that to -3 actually. And then what we'll do is when we get a bit near the end of here, we will take a right and then a right again, because what we want to do is try and intercept it more of an angle like this, which you can't see because you can't see my cursor, but hey ho, there's a couple of is that an aircraft there, or is that just a waypoint? It's just a waypoint actually. Alright then, right you ho. Let's get some stuff set up for landing. Let us put our auto brakes to medium. Let's arm the spoilers again. let's start bringing some flaps down and reducing our speed. Actually, in fact, let's reduce our speed to 220. In fact, 210. And we'll start putting some flaps out. Still a bit too fast for flaps 1, but we will get there in the end. And don't get too excited about my landing. I'm not very good at landing. Especially as it's very windy tonight and there's lots of crosswinds, although it looks like we've got a fairly good hit. Well, we haven't. We've got 180.
Manchester traffic shuttle to Juliet, established by
Good evening,
23 right at 10 miles.
Shit, yeah, I'm shit at landing. But I do have self-loading cargo with all my voices recorded on it, so that's good. That entertains you, even if the actual landing doesn't. And you'll hear them screaming. In fact, I'm going to record a proper screaming thing for when I land rubbish, so they all go, shit, what the fuck? Pardon my language. Hey ho, right, we will let's reduce our speed to 2, in fact let's reduce our speed to 180 knots. Let's get some flaps out. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps 2, speed checked, just whoosh. And let's turn our right slightly here, so let's take a right. Ooh, I'm excited. Go on, tell me what. Right, let's just, I don't even know what angle I'm going to go at here. Let's go for about there, I think. And let's put our localizer on. I'm not shit, I'm just inexperienced. So I've got our localizer on, we're going to turn a little bit further, I think. Let's go there, yep, that's good. And let's reduce a little bit. Nah, I think 180 is alright. In fact, let's drop down to 170 for now, and then we can get flaps 3. Flap is 3. Speed checked. We've got flaps 3 out there, if you can see them. It's a little bit misty out there. So the
Manchester traffic shuttle to Juliet, fully established ILS 23 right, 5 miles.
Oh, he's a bit ahead of me, so that's alright. We've got separation. Light rain currently, and broken at 1,100 feet. That should be alright. Some short flights from it. Call, send me on Discord, thank you. Oh, it's raining. Here we go. The rain has started. Do you know what really frustrates me with this? Don't know whether you can see it. You probably can't. Let me just turn that down a bit. Can you see the reflection? Oh, it's not as bad there actually. Can you see the reflection of the flare shield outside? It makes you look like you're banking really to the right, because it looks like the horizon, and it's not. But maybe it's because I've got my lights on too bright, because it's not as much of an issue there, is it? Anyway, right, have we got the localizer? We have. Let us put our approach on, and let us set our approach phase for speed. And we can go flaps full. We're going to hit the glide slope any moment now. There we go, glide slope is active, so let's go up here, let's put our landing lights on, hopefully it should get the crew to sit down. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it's the gear down, let's put gear down.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing, thank you.
Hey, that worked. Right, let's go and put both autopilots on here for Cat 3 landing, but we probably won't be doing a Cat 3 landing. Manchester traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo is 10 mile final, runway 23 right. Why has my speed not gone down to final speed yet? That's a bit funny. What did I set my final speed as? 132. So why is it? Why is it at 160?
2,500.
Is that my ground speed? Oh yeah, my ground speed is 134. Interesting. Didn't know that. Cool. is going to be interesting to when we see the runway. Not yet. Check my approach mode. I have got approach mode on, haven't I? I have. And have I put it on down here? I've put it on down there. Don't know why it's so fast. In fact, let's just reduce the speed. I don't know why I'm sat here waiting for it to change. It's not going to change, is it? Oh, it is. It's because my ground speed is correct.
Yeah, Major traffic shuttle to Juliet, clear of T3 right.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry, I just answered my own question 2 seconds ago, actually. Ooh, are we going to see the runway anytime soon? This is going to be a hairy landing, just to let you know. You'll hear some screams. The volume is up. Let's zoom in on Manchester so we can see our arrival. Very nice feature of the new Navigaf is that you can zoom in and do all your taxiing, because it shows you all the taxiways, which I love. Much better than the old one, even though you don't like it, Christopher. I do. Click per. I've done it. Yeah, it's on approach. I've activated my approach. It's because the headwinds are so strong, I think. It is actually, and runway is in sight, so we are good to go. It was the ground speed that was at 134, I think, rather than the indicated airspeed, which is, didn't realise it did that, but hey ho. I'm on manage. Yeah, but watch what happens. It's going to go back up. Because my ground speed is actually... I don't know. My ground speed, if you look at that ground speed, is 131 knots. So maybe it's the ground speed it's calculating and not the airspeed.
1,000.
Manchester traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo 3 mile final, runway 23 right. Getting battered about. Getting well battered about. So I'm on Cat 3. Is everybody seated? Everybody's seated. Crew are seated. Bravo. Right. So we've got one more final announcement when we land, which hopefully you should all get excited about. Anyway, we've got to stand for 3.
500.
We'll be approaching our minimums, which are 442, I think. Very shortly.
400.
We are landing.
100 above.
An actual
300.
Cat 3 landing is usually rougher than me landing, so that says a lot for an auto land.
Minimum 200.
Continue. Here we go. This is where it all goes pear-shaped.
100.
Let's see if we can coolly do this. We're a bit high, but let's go
50,
with it.
40, 30, 20. Retard.
They're screaming, they're screaming. Yep, that was a heavy landing. Minus 539, wasn't that bad. Jesus Christ. Did I have flaps full? I did have flaps full.
Retard. Retard.
I've retarded. Shut up. Right, let's continue and exit this blasted airport. Oh, we've slowed down very quickly. I'm not going up there though. We'll go up Bravo Delta, which is the next one up
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, welcome to your final destination. Please remain seated until the aircraft arrives at the gate and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You are reminded to keep all electronic devices switched off until you have entered the airport terminal. Thank you for flying with Aer
That was an awful
Lingus.
landing,
Wish you a
but
great
hey,
onward journey and look forward to you flying with us again soon. Goodbye.
Manchester traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo is vacated. 23 right at Bravo Delta. Is or has? What am I doing? Why is my brakes not working? Oh god, it's all gone pear-shaped now. Don't want to turn either. I think I've ruined my gear here, that's my problem. Look at the rain. I meant it was the rain that's stopping me from... Come on, turn right. Bit of asymmetrical. Manchester traffic, Shamrock 6 Delta Echo, taxiing to stand 4-3 via Bravo and Juliet Foxtrot. That was shite. I ploughed it, I know, thanks very much. It looked alright, but it didn't sound it. Anyway, cheers Chris, thank you, goodbye, good night. Until next time, and I'll check Discord. Right, we're not steering for some reason, I think they have actually knackered the steering. Let's just have a look outside and see what the front wheel looks like. Is it still intact? Oh yeah, it's still there. It's not steering though, it's steering there. I think I have actually knackered the steering. I have knackered it. Right, lights. We need APU on. Boom. We need strobe off. Landing lights off. Runway turn off lights can come on. Let's put the wing lights on. Yep, I know you don't like me putting the wing lights on, but here you go. Right, let's go for it and get to our stand. Let's just put some windscreen wipers on as well. I'm not sure whether they have any effect on there. No, they don't. You can still see the rain, man. So, flight directors can come off. I can find my bloody mouse. Where are you? There you are. Put this back to standard for now. We can get rid of our terrain scanning thing. Where have we gone? There we are. Taxiing very slowly. Are we even moving? I think we've totally knackered our gear.
Echo Kilo Leonard, taxiing to runway to the right via Kilo Line and Kilo.
Why are we travelling so slow? I think we have a flat tyre. Get rid of flaps as well, we always forget to do that. GSX is awaiting us at stand 43, that's good. The brakes are hot. Very good. Right, let's see if we can line this thing up with the parking stand. And while we're doing that, let's just get rid of the wipers. Oh, I knew we'd overshoot that. Never mind. Right, we are at stand 43, which is here on the right. We have a docking system for us to line up correctly. Let's see if it works. I prefer the other stands where you can actually not have a jetway. It's better. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can line up correctly. I can't even read it from here. Right a little bit. Can't see it for that blob of rain. Keep moving, keep moving. Come on, you've stopped short. This is where we now zoom past where we're supposed to stop. There we go. Oh, stop. We went too far. Did we go too far? Oh, no. It's still got my old call sign on there. That is weird. With my estimated time of departure. How bizarre is that? Let's move forward a little bit more. I'm not quite sure whether we're actually on stand. Here we are on stand. Right, parking brake can come on. Engines can go off. Light can come off. When we turn off, lights can come off. D-board, cabin lights can come on.
Cabin crew doors to manual, please, thank you.
And let us...
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure, please open doors, thank you.
Oh, you see, there's one that I've missed.
Boarding requested.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
Okay, I forgot to do that one as well. Then let's see these passengers are departing. Let's just go up here and put our external power on. Fuel pumps can come off. And are the people getting off yet? No, they're not.
Passengers boarding sign.
Yep, there they go. They obviously have not been to Manchester before, judging by what clothing they're wearing. And just walking into each other. This is what makes GSX a little bit unbelievable. I think it's because I've got the density of passengers set to absolutely insane. I think if we separated them a little bit, they might be a bit slower getting off. Anyway, we're here, they're getting off. Let's prepare everything for shutting down to cold and dark. Flight directors are off. Let's just set these to 100 and 0. What a terrible landing that was, indeed. And 10,000 feet for that. Go up here and switch a few things off so the ADs can come off. We're not doing any more flights this evening. We've got all passengers off so the APU bleed can come off and APU can come off. What is happening down there? Tell me. Nav predictive default, yeah, we know that. It's because we've switched it off, so shush up. Right, so that can come off. That can go back to there. That can come off. That can go back to 2000. That's already set to 0, and this normally goes to 0. That's weird. Anyway.
Do you want to deboard crew?
Yes, please, both of them, thank you.
Crew to boarding start.
Goodbye, Captain. Who goes first, the captain or the crew? I think it's probably the crew. Yeah, that's the crew. And 1, 2. It's very sexist, this. There's no male crew. Which is very weird. Yep, there's always a male pilot, but never a male. Come on there, Deirdre, get yourself off the plane, will yous? I'm in a bloody rush. Come on then, Captain. Pilot's deboarding.
IoM Pilots deboarding starting.
Shit, the dirt pilot's off he goes then. Good boy there. That's one. Where's the other one? He's hiding round the corner ready to come out. Oh, it's a lady. Hello there, how are you doing? Right, I'll switch off then, shall I? If you're just going to bugger off and leave it to me. Right, let's close everything down. Let's turn the lights off on that, on that. Let's turn the lights down on that and that. Let's go back to the McDo page and turn that off. Takes a little bit of time to do this one, but we're going to leave it properly closed down and dark for the morning. I don't know whether he's still there, Chris, but if you fancy doing any Manchester controlling this weekend, tomorrow. What day is it? Saturday. My nav data is out of date, I've just realised. Might have to sort that out, turn that off, that's fine. Does that come back to 0 now? Yes, it has. How weird. Alright, let's turn a few lights off down here. That light can come off, that light can come off, all the way off. That, I don't know why I did that. That's off. That can come off. Yeah, let's turn the cabin lights off, even though they're not off actually. Upper panel, let's turn these lights off. Ground control to Major Tom. In fact, should we shut the doors? Let's shut the doors. Why not? Close the doors. They're still loading outside, eh? Put it still on for a minute then. Yeah, I can't bother. They can do that without me, can't. Oh, actually, I've managed to park miles too close. It's supposed to be right the way back here. Ah, well, never mind. Never mind, never mind. And this light can come off, and this light can come off, and this light can come off. Don't think you can turn that one off. I should have reset that actually. Never mind. These can come off. That one can come off. Oh, get yourself in there, man. What are you doing? Come off. Those can come off. Get rid of the EFB, and that light can come off. And we are all good, apart from nav lights can come off. Beacon light could have come off ages ago, actually. That can come off. And now we are truly cold and dark. Well, we're not quite, but we will be any second now. Reset the radar and upper panel. Let's switch off the batteries. And finally, let's switch off the power. And boom. We are cold and dark. So, view flight report. Let's just have a look at this. You communicate effectively with the cabin crew during all critical flight phase. Please ensure their safety. Your control of the aircraft was faultless, which makes you very comfortable for passengers. Your landing leaves a little to be desired. Your landing leaves a little to be desired, and a few passengers felt very uncomfortable. Try to manage the flare a little better to protect your aircraft from possible damage and the company from medical lawsuits. Overall, your passengers were much happier after flying with you than when they boarded. Good. A job well done, except our landing was rough, so we got a rating of B. Yeah, because of the landing. Your airspeed was slightly above 250 knots while the aircraft was below 10,000 feet. Interesting. Right, okay, thank you very much. Self-loading cargo. Until next time. Click start a new flight and then it'll log it, I think, and then exit. There we go. Right. We're disconnected from that sim. Thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure entertaining you. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, it is time to go. Goodbye. Oh. Where's my video? I thought I had a video there, but maybe not. Okay. That didn't work. Sure, there's a little video, but never mind. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Adios. Goodbye. Until next time.